Well, good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I'm fighting a cold still. So we had a little surprise snow last week. It was quite crazy, and I'm just letting you know, like, it has been a crazy couple weeks for our family. Everybody got sick again. So today I wanted to show you, I got some chicken broth going. I'm making broth, and I'm going to use this to make some chicken noodle soup for this evening. And also I'm partnering with Grub Terra today, so more on that later. But today I am getting ready for our meat chickens. I am so excited. I'm very proud of myself. If you guys have followed me along, you knew that last year we were way late on getting our meat chickens, and I really wanted this year to be done with raising them / processing them before like the big garden season summer comes. So I'm really excited. This video is actually done in 2 different installments. Today is me working on the getting everything ready for the chickens, and then I will be showing you about a week later is when we actually picked up our chickens, and you'll get to see our new meat chicks that came in. So how we've been doing. So long story short, my kids, I think I might have mentioned it in the last video, my younger 2 came down with another not stomach bug, but like virus, fevers, all this stuff. And then my husband ended up getting sick. And so he's actually home today on this day that I'm filming. He actually had to take almost a whole week off of work because he got the flu basically. And so I'm really fortunate that I was the last one to get it, but it has knocked us all down for like 2 solid weeks. And I've just been so frustrated, but we're back to it. I'm so excited. There obviously was a bit of a hiccup in our chick situation, which I'll explain in a little bit. But long story short, I'm back to it. We're back to kind of getting things done. I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like it takes like an extra week after actually being sick before I feel like I have enough energy to kind of get back to my normal routine. So today I am just cleaning up the house. As you can see, it was really messy because I was doing my best to just stay on top of the basics, you know, like I talk about building in that margin, and sometimes realistically you're not going to get everything done. So what I focused on when everyone was homesick and I was taking care of everybody was keeping basically the kitchen relatively cleaned up, dishes and all that stuff. So the living room got pretty messy, our dining room got pretty messy, but for the most part it was one of those like we just had to get through the week. I mean, my husband was probably like legitimately sick. He didn't have a fever for the whole time, but he was like sick for almost 10 days, or maybe actually it was 10 days. So it was a very rough flu, whatever it was. So I'm happy to be on the mend, and we got another surprise snow too, as you can tell. And so he ended up actually, yeah, I guess today's Tuesday that I'm filming this, and it was the day before he actually stayed home due to the snow, not being able to get out of our driveway, which that was a surprise. We weren't expecting the snow in like early March, but apparently that's what happened. So I'm pulling out my heat lamps. These are our old heat lamps. They look really janky. That is actually ceramic bulb, that one that's not, that's white. And so you can get those. I think we got that ceramic bulb at Walmart. I don't know that I like it all that much. It works well enough, but basically I'm just gonna be wiping off all the dust. And one thing about like chickens is that your stuff is gonna get crazy dusty because, well, straight up, they like, when they start getting their feathers in, they get like feather dust, I guess. I'm not sure what it is, but basically they're just very dusty animals. So I'm testing it. That one failed, but the other 2 did work. So right along here is where I'm putting the brooders for probably the first week or so. They're probably only gonna be here for a week. I actually put them in there. Oh, and also we ran to Tractor Supply because now there's one closer to us, so I'm super excited. So we had another cold snap, and there were some chickens there, so I had to take a look. They didn't have any ones that I wanted to get. There was a couple, if they had them, I would have gotten them, but they didn't. So I'm going to use this. So this Do More is also by Purina. That's basically what we use for our meat chickens. It's relatively the cheapest. Also, pelletized bedding. This is my absolute favorite type of bedding with the chicks. It is not nearly as dusty as like the wood shavings are. So that is one thing that I really liked. So today I am partnering with Grub Terra. So they create black soldier fly larvae. They gave me this bag for me to feed to my chickens. It's a great nutrient source for chickens, a good additive on top of your normal feed. So I wanted to talk about them a little bit. They are on a mission to reduce food waste. When you purchase from Grub Terra, you're helping divert food waste from landfills, and they basically, every pound of larva sold recycles 20 pounds of food waste. I think that's an amazing mission. One thing that's nice about having a homestead is we get to use a lot of the food waste to feed the chickens. So they're just doing it on a bigger scale. So they gave me a discount code for anybody. So NVF10 for 10% off on the website, and I will link it below. So if you have any chickens that you want to get treats for, and you should, absolutely get them some of this stuff. So now we're back to a week later. So long story short, we called Tractor Supply hoping to order our chicks from them, but they were like sold out for some weird reason. They didn't even have Cornish cross on the what is it called? On the website. So we decided to call Wilco, which has always kind of been our fallback place. Wilco's always worked well for us. I was a little bummed because they were a little bit more expensive. They were $1.99 per chick at Tractor Supply, but now they're not available, so I don't know how much they are. But they were $2.99 at Wilco, which is pretty standard price. Like they can be, some of them can get up to like $3.60 a chick. So we paid about $3 per chick, and we got 60 meat chicks that I actually culled and ordered a week ago. Basically the day that I was doing this, I actually called Wilco, and I love that you can call and then order, and then I just went and picked them up at the store in this gigantic box. I didn't realize how many that would be, but we normally do 50 birds. We decided to do 60 this year because we did lose a few last year, but obviously we will go through it. But my kids are very we eat a lot of chicken in this house, and they're growing, so I'm not really sure like how it's going to work out. We'll probably end up every year add a few more birds. So yeah, so this year we got 60, and so I'm actually counting them out to making sure that I got all my 60, but I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, it was really simple. I called up Wilco, our local Wilco, asked about Cornish cross, and I just put in my order. I did not have to pay until I picked them up, which was really nice. And yeah, and they had them in the back waiting for me, which is amazing, because a lot of times, like, I've noticed that, you know, this is a popular time for people to get these chicks. I mean, let's be honest, Easter's coming, and of course, I want to have some adorable pictures with these darling little fluff balls. They are so cute when they are this small. The only thing that really helps me like mentally prepare for like processing them is by the time they're like fully grown and ready to be processed, they are not nearly as cute, and they stink to high heaven. So right now we're just having fun, and the kids were all excited, and it's so funny because now they're in the house, all the kids just want to sit there and watch the chicks be chicks, and it's so fun. So I ended up putting 30 in each brooder, and like I said, they're only going to be in here they'll be in the brooders longer, but I'm going to actually move the brooders outside now that the weather's getting better. You guys, I'm so excited. It's going to be like 70 degrees this weekend. So this is Wednesday that I'm currently filming, and so I'm so looking forward to it. So the plan is, I think May 11th is going to be quote unquote D-Day. So it's kind of going to be right at the beginning of our gardening season, but I feel like that's perfect. I'm so excited. I've been doing a really good job kind of inventorying and kind of trying to use up. Right now we're on, for the next like 8 weeks, we're going to try to use up all the chicken in the freezer so that we have plenty of room for new chicken, because at this point I'm not getting a new freezer, but here's hoping. So I wanted to say a huge thank you to Grub Terra for the bag of fly larvae that they gave me. My chickens absolutely love them. Don't forget my code NVF10 for 10% off. So now we're just gonna sit and enjoy and watch these little guys grow up. I was making sure that was warm enough for them. Like I said, it doesn't light up. I don't really like it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I wish you all luck in your homesteading endeavors, and hopefully we will do well this year like we have in the past. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. See you all in the next video. Bye.